I'm Sarah from the CX Toolbox. Today I'm going to show you how to add a scroll to top button in your Dubsado forms. Whether this is a proposal, a questionnaire, we can add this cool little scroll to top button to pop them back up to the top of your Dubsado form, because accessibility and client experience is everything in 2025. So you don't need anything fancy for this, just your Dubsado account, one code block and a few copy paste lines of some HTML and JavaScript. And don't worry, I'm going to give you all of the code that you need over on the blog, which is linked down below. All you'll need to do is open your Dubsado proposal or the form that you want to use this on, and from there you can just add an element, and this needs to be at the top. Don't worry, it won't be visible, it's only visible on the back end, not on the front end, and add a HTML block. So from here, you'll be able to go and over to our blog post and grab the HTML code. We're going to put both of these in the same block, in the same code block, but I'm just going to go through and explain what these things are doing. So if you copy this and then you go back over to your Dubsado form and then you just paste over the code that is there. So basically what this is doing is it is fixing this icon. It is going to style, this is the HTML is going to style this icon. So we've got the emoji for the arrow in here. So if you wanted to change it out for another emoji, you can do the emoji keyboard, which is Control Command Spacebar, and grab maybe a funny emoji. We could even do a thumbs up. Then we have some styling. So this is doing is position fix is fixing it at the bottom. We've got 40 pixels and 40 pixels right. So basically, if you want to move this up, we can add 60 pixels and we can move it. Well, I kind of want it to stay where it is, but you can play around with that. The Z indexed, this is making sure that it goes in front of everything and doesn't end up like behind the fixed navigation bar at the bottom if you're using one. The font size is the size of the icon. So if you wanted to, for instance, make this smaller, we can do 30 pixels. So the padding is making it that oval shape currently. If you want to adjust this, you wanted it to be a smaller icon, a smaller scroll to top button, you can reduce this. We've got a border radius of 50%, which is making it oval, so you can adjust that as well. And then we have the 1 pixel solid border, and because I'm using this in a proposal where I've got variables, you can swap out where it says var second color for for an actual hex code. So if we just do, for instance, we can just do black, which is the 3 zeros, and we can do the background color as well. So you can swap out the var second color there and do the hex code as black. And then we've got the color of the actual icon, which is going to be set as white as well. So once you've styled those things, just go back over and you can then grab the JavaScript, copy, and then just paste this underneath. The HTML has to be on top of the JavaScript, otherwise this will not work. So a couple of things that you can do in the JavaScript, I'm just going to go through them now. So this section here is the percentage of the page where it shows up. So currently I've got it set to show up when you've scrolled 20%. So if you wanted it to be instant, or if you wanted it to be like a longer period before it shows up, then you can change this. So we can change it to 10% and it will show up faster than what it did before. So if you save this, or if you go preview, then you'll be able to see that now when we scroll, it will show up this icon with the emoji and also the black that we have set it to. And then when you click it, it's going to scroll back to the top. We do love to use the scroll to top button, but another thing that we love to use in our Dubsado proposals at CX Toolbox is this navigation bar for accessibility. This allows the client to jump to any of the sections on the proposal easily. And this is the fixed navigation we like to use in all of our proposals, along with a sticky social media navigation as well, and the logo. This video helped you level up your Dubsado. then hit that like button, drop your question in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more done for you tools to make your back end feel high end. Catch you in the next one.